Yeah. On the daily. This is what I do. Get in tune.
A 4-game road trip on the West Coast presents different challenges. I thought we came out 3-1. And even in our loss, I thought we were playing the right brand of basketball on both ends of the floor. It's not always going to be perfect, but we came in with the theme of reinventing our offense as far as our off-ball activity and the ability to execute off-ball versus switching, and I thought we did that. And I thought we maintained our defensive identity. So another game with two 25-point quarters. And, it's just this time of year is about just establishing our identity and sticking to it as much as we can.
Salutations. Fair game with TJ Orm. The Boston Celtics totally smack the Los Angeles Lakers. There's no other way around it. They are together looking very formidable to compete for a championship out the Eastern Conference, at very least to represent that side. The West, I feel like it's a lot more open, but getting to what Boston did and what the Lakers did not do, they had 5 of their starters in double figures. You know it's bad when Jaylen Brown has 19. Not the greatest game for him. Jason Tatum, I liked how he settled into the game. He didn't force anything too much. Once he realized his shot was off, he went more into a floor generalship mode, giving the ball to his teammates until the fourth quarter, where he finally found his groove, putting up 25 points. And looking at his all-around stat line, he had 8 rebounds along with 7 assists. Derek White, very amazing at what he did on both sides of the floor. 18 points plus 16. He does the intangibles, plays the right way for the most part. When he see things breaking down, he is going to make the right play for Boston to at least have a chance to win. What I know is where the Lakers was creeping back in, taking over the lead, going back and forth. Derek White was there to keep the team steady. True Holiday cannot plus 15. Also had a nice stat line across the board. 7 rebounds. LeBron James at only 16 points in the game and hitting much needed shots and drives. And finally, Kristaps Porzingis looking like the unicorn. What I was most impressed with him about was him dominating the post, shooting over people at 7-3, actually staying in the post, while on the other end, making players adjust their shots, getting a few block shots up in there. He had 2 blocks. Also pouring in with 28 points. Teammates look for him. He is going to be very unstoppable. It's not the Washington Wizards where he had lesser teammates. He has all types of all-stars by him, potential all-stars, teams that are synced in. I think he learned his lesson from being in Washington, not clicking with Luka to when he was an all-star with the Knicks, with it all coming together in Boston. Had to give them their just back out of the way. Darvin Ham, you have to make certain adjustments with this team. You have Cam Reddish, cool. He's a very capable defender. He's coming into his own in that regard. He has to, at least in my opinion, stay consistent with scoring more points. He only had 5 tonight. In any NBA rotation, if a starter only has 5 points, what is the likelihood of a team being successful with a starter only getting 5 points? Not saying you shouldn't keep him in the rotation. Let's make this very clear. He should come off of the bench, maybe have Vanderbilt take his spot, have LeBron at the 4 instead of playing a point guard. It's a good idea. In theory, have a big lineup at every position in current NBA basketball. Somebody is going to have to hit a 3. Say keep LeBron where he's at, setting the table for his teammates full time. Start Rory Hachimura. I don't understand why he can't never get a start. That way, you have Bron, AD, and Rory, a third person that can score the basketball. What keeps happening with this team is they have to keep clawing back from behind. What's the use of having a deep team if they keep starting out slow out the gate? You have to put more in that starting 5. Taurean Prince, I can't complain about him. He been on mark with his 3s, plays very hard defense as well. Looking at his stats, no complaints. 17 from 3-point range, 5 for 12, close to 50%. Can't really get at him. Thing I've been hearing on YouTube. Shout out to Elder and the Kareem Show when they have their parents together. Also, other YouTube channels that support the Lakers. Issue is I try to wait, not making a mountain out of a molehill, is D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves. Definitely, you can't play them together for too long. The thing that happens is they are barbecue chicken. That's all Boston did once they see, oh, okay, Austin, put him in the pick and roll. They are going right at him, as well as they see D'Angelo Russell on the court. They're going right at him also. You have to make an adjustment, break them up. They can't for the success to become a contender, build, grow together. I don't get why once winning the in-tournament championship, where it shouldn't have been a springboard, it should have catapulted into more of a winning streak versus going on a 4-game losing streak. LeBron has to do all that he got to do against the OKC Thunder to pull out a win with 40 points. That type of performance at age 38 to this game, totally dropping the ball. Moves. There are moves to be had with the Los Angeles Lakers. Can they pull it off? Can they get a Zach LaVine in here who can average 25, third option, potential second option on some nights would be what the doctor ordered. The Lakers, it's tough to figure them out, but they need scoring very, very badly. Defense, that needs work too. I feel like being an observer, coaching on a lower level of basketball, offense can help out the defense. Defense can help out the offense. What the Lakers are severely lacking is a third guy who's going to score. Bring Zach LaVine in. There's potential there. that can take them to another level. LeBron can play his role. Anthony Davis should be more assertive playing his role. Zach LaVine got, say, if they make the move for him, till All-Star break, depending on if and when they trade for him, got a good opportunity to gel with a lot of the core still intact, still want to have certain defenders or whatever. If not Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, that package, I wouldn't be mad at that. That can fit as well. Bring Alex back. He know how the Lakers go about their business. DeMar is from Compton. I'm sure he always wanted to be a Los Angeles Laker. He should have been a Laker many years ago, but from what everybody heard, Russell Westbrook was chose over him. DeMar was willing to take a pay cut. Why not bring him in if there is an opportunity to have a guy who isn't afraid to score, compete, not a champion, but brought the Raptors to the Eastern Conference Finals, had the Bulls looking okay for the first couple years before it bottomed out. I wouldn't be opposed to bringing DeMar in as well as Alex Caruso. Lastly, a trade that nobody knows about, even me. If there's something under your sleeve, like you pulled last season, Rob Pelinka, that might have to happen too. Anything, you got to press those buttons.